I ask you to spread the information you are about to hear. If you're familiar with joint pain, if your knees crack, if your fingers seem stiff, and if pain relief only lasts a couple of hours, then I have some amazing information for you. Instead of pills, you can use regular plant-based products that naturally help reduce inflammation without side effects, dependency, or unnecessary chemicals. And no, this isn't about herbal remedies or another trendy diet. These are plant-based proteins whose effectiveness is scientifically proven. They work from within, gently and precisely. If you believe that experiencing this pain means things will only get worse, I can tell you that arthritis can be managed through diet. Many people don't know this. Millions are suffering, but there is a way to put an end to it, especially with the help of 3 types of plant-based protein, which reduce inflammation, support cartilage, and even help alleviate pain. And all of this is natural, without harming the stomach. In this video, you'll discover which 3 plant-based proteins are effective for arthritis, how they specifically benefit the joints, and how to easily and deliciously incorporate them into your diet. I highly recommend taking the time to listen to the entire video. So, let's start with a product that many have in their pantry, but may not realize can help reduce joint pain. Chickpeas are not just a side dish with a Middle Eastern twist. This is a genuine nutritional powerhouse for the joints, rich in plant-based protein, fiber, and minerals that help reduce inflammation and strengthen the musculoskeletal system. Why does chickpeas work so effectively? First of all, protein is essential for maintaining muscles that stabilize the joints and reduce the strain on them. Secondly, soluble fiber nourishes the beneficial gut microbiota, which is directly linked to a reduction in systemic inflammation in the body. Thirdly, chickpeas are rich in magnesium and zinc, minerals that play a vital role in repairing cartilage and strengthening ligaments. Research confirms that regular consumption of legumes, including chickpeas, lowers the levels of C-reactive protein, which is one of the key markers of inflammation in arthritis. This is especially important for people over 60. At this age, muscles naturally weaken, which also affects the support for the joints. Chickpeas not only benefit the joints, they also strengthen the entire muscular system. It may seem like chickpeas are just a food, but in reality, it's an anti-inflammatory fuel for your body that works from the inside out, consistently, safely, and deliciously. After the age of 60, significant hormonal changes occur in the body, especially in women. Estrogen levels drop sharply, which directly affects the condition of joints, cartilage, and bones. This is where nut comes into its own. It contains phytoestrogens, which are plant-based compounds that gently mimic the effects of estrogen. They are not hormones, but they help maintain bone density, tissue elasticity in the joints, and reduce risks associated with menopause. This is especially important during a time when the risk of osteoarthritis and osteoporosis starts to rise sharply, and the body loses its ability to recover quickly. In addition to this, nuts are rich in folate, supports cell renewal, iron and magnesium improve tissue nourishment and blood circulation, zinc activates enzymes that are involved in the regeneration of cartilage tissue. And what's the result? Inflammation decreases. The joints are less responsive to stress. The muscles receive resources to maintain strength and stability. It may seem that nothing can change in adulthood, but nutrition is like a quiet ally, working day in and day out to help the body stay active, pain-free, and energized. So how can you incorporate chickpeas into your diet in a tasty and exciting way? In fact, one of the reasons many people avoid chickpeas is simply that they don't know how to use them. Indeed, This is one of the most versatile, delicious, and nutritious plant-based proteins that easily fits into any menu. Here's how you can incorporate chickpeas into your everyday meals quickly, easily, and enjoyably. For breakfast, try making hummus and spreading it on whole grain toast. Add a bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic for a delicious and nutritious twist. This breakfast provides protein, healthy fats, and an energy boost that will last until lunch. For lunch, prepare a warm salad with chickpeas and vegetables. Simply sauté the chickpeas with paprika and add them to spinach, broccoli, or cauliflower. Prepare a hearty chickpea soup with turmeric and garlic. It's warming and has anti-inflammatory benefits. Make a chickpea casserole with herbs and spices, or a vegetable stew with boiled chickpeas and a drizzle of olive oil. It's easy, delicious, and great for joint health. Important: you should soak the lentils beforehand or use pre-cooked canned ones. Incorporate them into your diet at least 2 to 3 times a week, and you'll be amazed at how your feelings start to change gradually. Less inflammation, more stability in your joints, improved digestion, and even your mood. All interconnected. It may seem that one product won't make a difference, but with regular consumption, chickpeas become a quiet, dependable ally that works its magic every day. Gently, deeply, and without harm. Now, let's move on to the second plant-based protein that combats inflammation just as effectively as medications, but in a natural and safe way. When it comes to anti-inflammatory foods, most people immediately think of fish or fish oil. But there is a plant-based alternative that not only matches its effectiveness, but is also much gentler on the body. Flaxseed protein. What makes it so special? Firstly, it contains alpha-linolenic acid, a form of omega-3, which reduces inflammation in tissues, supports joint fluid, and slows down cartilage degradation. Secondly, flaxseed is rich in lignans, powerful antioxidants that protect joints from oxidative stress and premature aging. Thirdly, it's a complete plant-based protein that helps support the muscular system, which is especially important for joint stability and recovery after exercise. Flax protein is particularly suitable for those who don't eat fish, have difficulty with supplements, or have a sensitive digestive system. But the strength of flax lies not only in its benefits for the joints, it also helps maintain hormonal balance, strengthens the cardiovascular system, and normalizes digestion. That's why it's considered the perfect product for both men and women over 60. It may seem that just a spoonful of seeds can't be a remedy, but it's a complete anti-inflammatory complex in one spoon, working on multiple fronts at once, gently, naturally, and most importantly, effectively. Morning stiffness is one of the most frustrating and demotivating symptoms of arthritis. When you get out of bed and feel like your body isn't cooperating, movements are difficult, and your joints seem to be frozen in place. This is where flax protein reveals its unique power. Thanks to its high content of alpha-linolenic acid, tonitimitit reduces inflammation in soft tissues, improves the viscosity of joint fluid, and stimulates the recovery of cartilage surfaces. The effects are particularly noticeable when taken at night or in the evening, as the body is in a recovery phase, allowing all processes to operate more deeply and quietly. In addition to supporting joint health, it offers a couple of extra benefits. Dietary fibers improve digestion and reduce levels of systemic inflammation. Phytoestrogens gently support hormonal balance, which is especially important for women over 50, when joints and bones become more vulnerable. As a result, you'll experience less morning stiffness, find it easier to get out of bed, and notice reduced cracking and pain with your first steps. It may seem like the effects of flaxseed are a bit slow to kick in, But once you start incorporating it into your daily diet, you might find yourself saying after just 10 to 14 days, "It's easier to get up in the morning." Now, how can you include flax protein in your diet in a tasty and convenient way without the boredom and routine? Incorporating flaxseed protein into your diet is much easier than it seems, especially if you don't enjoy spending a lot of time cooking. It has virtually no taste, yet it provides a lasting feeling of fullness, supports joint health, and offers a gentle anti-inflammatory effect. Here are some simple and delicious ways to incorporate it into your daily diet. Morning smoothie. The perfect way to start your day. 1 cup of plant-based milk, 1 banana, 1 tablespoon of flax protein, a handful of berries, fresh or frozen, and optionally, a sprinkle of chia seeds or cinnamon. This cocktail is nourishing, improves digestion, and provides joints with essential support right from the morning. Oatmeal with flax protein makes for a quick and filling breakfast. Prepare porridge using water or milk. Add 1 tablespoon of flaxseed protein and mix in some seeds and nuts. You can also enhance the flavor with an apple, pear, or prunes. This results in a warm, nutritious breakfast that offers additional benefits for your joints and hormonal balance. Healthy baking is possible, and yes, it works even in baked goods. Substitute part of the flour with flaxseed protein. It's perfect for pancakes, flatbreads, homemade bars, and even crepes, making them heartier and healthier at the same time. To achieve the best results, consume 12 tablespoons of flax protein daily, especially in the evening if you experience stiffness in the mornings. Store the powder in a tightly sealed container in a cool and dark place to preserve its properties for a longer time. No fuss, no complicated recipes, just gentle, consistent nutrition for your joints. Now, let's move on to the third plant-based protein that helps reduce inflammation and strengthen cartilage, especially when pain is already hindering your mobility. If you feel tired, experience tension in your legs, or have joint heaviness even after a light walk, your body might simply be lacking high-quality, easily digestible protein. And that's where pea protein comes in handy. It's easily digestible and doesn't cause gas, unlike many other legumes. Suitable for people with sensitive stomachs, it is free from gluten, lactose, and common allergens. The most valuable aspect of its composition is that pea protein is rich in BCAA amino acids, especially leucine. This is exactly the component needed to support the muscles, which in turn helps relieve pressure on the joints. The stronger the muscles, the less pressure there is on the cartilage, ligaments, and bones. It is particularly beneficial for people over 60 who may have decreased absorption of animal protein, as well as for those who are less active or, conversely, experience pain after any movement. During the recovery period after procedures, surgeries, or even prolonged sitting. It may seem that plant-based protein is inferior. However, pea protein is remarkably rich, nutritious, and gentle on the stomach. This is the perfect choice for those who need to support their bodies gently yet effectively every day. When joints are under stress, even during regular walking, microdamage occurs inside. Muscles, ligaments, and cartilage can develop micro tears that the body needs to repair quickly and effectively. This is where pea protein truly shines, as it contains the exact amino acids the body needs for recovery. What makes it so valuable in nanometers? Arginine improves blood circulation, helping to deliver oxygen and nutrients directly to the joints. Glutamine helps to repair muscle fibers and cartilage tissue. Lysine plays a role in collagen production, and without collagen, joints lose their flexibility and strength. These substances act like an internal repair kit, especially when you take pea protein after physical activity or before bedtime, when your body begins its recovery process. These amino acids are particularly important for those dealing with chronic joint pain, or after undergoing massage therapy or physical rehabilitation. With constant fatigue, when everything aches even without any effort. It may seem like this sounds too scientific. In practice, just one serving of pea protein a day can replace an entire range of expensive recovery supplements without overwhelming your body. If you want less pain and stiffness, more freedom of movement, and nutrition that truly supports your body, just start with plant-based proteins. Here are 3 top alternatives that work just as well as pharmacy products, but are gentle, safe, and have a cumulative effect. Chickpeas, protein plus fiber plus minerals, reduced inflammation, muscle support, and joint stability. Flaxseed protein, omega-3, antioxidants, phytoestrogens, gentle pain relief, improved mobility, and hormonal support. Pea protein, arginine and glutamine. Tissue recovery, reduced fatigue, and less pain even after minimal activity. Leave a comment. Have you tried any of these proteins? Which one worked best for you? Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel for more effective natural solutions coming your way.